Hello everyone, this is Space Gandalf, and as you can see here, we're playing DayZ. I just started out on this server, which basically gives you a pistol and an assault pack, and some other stuff. As you can see here, I'm checking my uh, gear. There's a bandage, some painkillers, some morphine. So I didn't know where to go at the beginning because I missed the annunciation where they tell you your location. So I just went left, assuming that was the right way before my friend actually told me to do otherwise, and I looked at the city and then I realized I'm doing it the wrong way. So right now there's basically going to be a shortcut through all of the boring stuff. I added some music over it for your enjoyment. So basically enjoy it, and it's not going to be very long, I hope.
But you know he's clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Gotta get away, holy diver. Yeah. Got shiny diamonds like the eyes of a cat in the black and blue. Something is coming for you. For the morning, you can hide in the sun till you see the light. Oh, we will pray it's alright. Gotta get away, get away. Between the velvet lies, there's a truth that's hard as steel. Yeah, the vision never dies. Life's a never-ending wheel. Say, holy diver, you're the star of the masquerade. No need to look so afraid. Jump, jump, jump on the tiger. You can feel his heart, but you know he's mean. Some light can never be seen. Yeah.
So basically, as you can see here, I proned because in that tower right ahead, the red and white tower, I thought there was a sniper there. So I just took some precautions not to get shot by him. I basically proned and crouched, and then I crouched walked to the nearest bush. I basically see that's I tried to break the line of sight with the tower, see hide it behind those trees there, and just get closer and really see if that's a sniper or not. And if that's a sniper, I would need to either evade him, which would be extremely difficult, or take him out, which also is extremely difficult because I only have a Makarov, and if that would be a sniper, I would need he would have something like a DMR, or maybe he's a machine gun sniper and he would have a saw or something. Basically, you can see there in the bottom left corner my body telling that he was killed. So I basically roll. It doesn't make any noise to roll, and I get into the position where I can see him, and I zoom, and look at it, and I think, wow, that's either a real radar, or that's a sniper just going around going do 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 do. Oh, there's a guy, I should snipe him. So basically, I just decided to be a little bit more confident because I thought it was a real radar. So I just started crouch walking towards it, crouch running. And as you can see here, I didn't get killed. So it's safe to assume that that wasn't a sniper. That was a radar, as you can see there. And there was a pierce here. By the way, zombies don't go on pierces. If you're on a dock or a pierce, they would most likely go over water. At least that's the read from the wiki. They don't, like, oversee construction, so like they'll swim instead of walking onto them. And I didn't try that out, but they say that's true, so I'm just going to pass on the advice to you. So as you can see here, I checked this place for loot. Sadly, there wasn't any. As you can see here, I just went around it. There was nothing to loot here, but sometimes I think there is. I'm not sure. So right now there will be another boring scene, so again it'll be a shortcut to some music, this time a bit different, so enjoy. I'll see you back in a few minutes.
You just find a rainbow in the dark! Shadows of the night. No sign of the morning coming. You've been left on your own, like a rainbow in the dark. A rainbow in the dark. Do your demons, well, do they ever let you go? When you try, do they hide deep inside? Is it someone that you know? We're just a picture. We're an image got in time. We're alive. You ain't.
Okay, we're back, and as you can see here, I found a location which I thought might be loot worthy. I've seen a few of these in the cities, and they usually have a big room, a big empty room inside of them with some basic loot on the floor. So I decided to go and check that out because that'd be a good location to find some starting gear. And as you can see, there are two zombies in front of me, a walker and a hopper, and they're basically pretty easy to avoid. So I just decided to go and ease my way into the between the gates without drawing too much attention to myself. So that's what I did. Basically, it didn't notice me. However, on the inside, it's a different story. There are a lot of zombies often on the inside. Well, not a lot, two or three. But it's the noise that you make when walking on pavement that really matters. So basically, what I did here, I think, let me just check because this is post commentary if you haven't noticed. Actually, I did not. So basically, I just walked. See, I grew the zombie. So basically, I didn't check the ladder. I went straight here to find some. Basically, there was a toolkit, but you spawned with one, so I didn't really need it. And then I checked these two satchels over here. The zombie glitches through a wall sometimes. So I checked them, and they had an AKM mag, an empty tin can, a flare, a hunting knife. Basically, nothing that I needed. and since I didn't have an AKM, I decided not to take it. So I went up in expectations to find loot there. So basically, as you can see here, basically zombies have a hard time reaching you here, so I recommend going up there. And because there might sometimes be loot, although rarely on those staircases. So I just walked here, and because I realized how much noise it was making, so as soon as I got up, I decided to prone, and I wasn't able to actually move because I was stuck, so I decided to crouch, and that's what happened. At that moment, I thought I was dead. Goodbye, I'll see you next time where we'll decide my fate. This was Space Gandalf.